This is scientific analytical instruments make gas sensing setup to check the resistivity of some materials through while flowing of gases. Here we can see we have a vacuum measuring gauge to measure the vacuum. It can give us the vacuum up to 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 millibar. Here we have characterization port to connect the source meter with the chamber so that we can see what is the changes in the system. Here we can see that here we have substrate heater to heat the substrate in the vacuum system, as well as a gas may feed through for passing on the gases. It can generate up to vacuum up to 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 millibar. Here we have substrate heater who it can heat up to 350 degrees centigrades. Here as well as we can see we have some safety measures in it, like fuse circuit. Here we can see that, and different switches for rotary vacuum pump, substrate heating, gas valve, and mains. Gas valves is like we have connected two mass flow controllers in it, and that's why gas valve is needed. Here we have a mass flow controller for CO2, and here we have another mass flow controller for of another gases. Basically we use both mass flow controllers to take care of the ppm level of the system. Here we have connected in it 150 liter rotary vane vacuum pump which we manufactured ourselves, and here as you can see there is a vacuum valve. There is a vacuum valve to connect the rotary vacuum pump to the chamber, as well as a vacuum gauge for measuring the vacuum gauge. Here as well as we can see that there is an air admittance valve to do the leakage in the system while we want to operate the system, and there are many other things as we can see. This is the vacuum chamber. This is a SS304 grade or SS316 grade vacuum chamber, which is very easy to use. We can uphold the system from the top, and this is the gas mixing unit of the system. Here we have used only two mass flow controller, but we can as well as use three mass flow controller as well as. It's up to the gas, which kind of gas we are using and what will be the pressure. Here we have used 0 to 5 SSCM and 0 to 500 SSCM for other gases. And the manufacturer of this gas sensing setup is Scientific and Analytical Instruments. In it we have given different ports for different things. Like there is different source power or mass flow controller. Here it is, and different power for this thing, vacuum pump. Either a powerful vacuum pump, and through here we can, there is an inlet pressure of the gas. We can feed gas through these things. We can open the gate, and then we can set our parameters like how we are going to flow the gas. In it we use Alicat Scientific USA's mass flow controller, which is good, as well as we have used many swage locks and all, so that it doesn't have any kind of problem in future. Now I'm going to give a leakage in the system. So here we can see we have given air to the system. And now we are opening the chamber so that we can see what is inside the chamber. There is a different glass on the top of the chamber so that we can see while using the machine what is happening inside the chamber. Now I'm going to open it. Here, as we can see, it can hold. Now inside the machine, this is gas feed through. This is substrate heater connections, so that we can heat the substrate while using it. This connection is for source meter, and we have given other feed throughs for your future purposes, like if there would be an upgradation in the system, there are other feed throughs as well in the system. So this is all about gas sensing setup, which is manufactured by Scientific and Analytical Instruments, as we are providing sales and service support in gas sensing setup and thermal evaporation systems, AB gun evaporation system, and sputtering systems.